Mr. President, yesterday you mentioned that you would change the Russia deadline to 10 to 12 days. Has that started yet, or when can we, see the official statement that is the new deadline?
I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you now. Do you want a big scoop?
Yes. Please.
Everybody else, close your ears. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
10 days from today.
Got it.
Okay?
Got it.
Трамп заявил, что сокращает срок своего ультиматума по перемирию в Украине до 10-12 дней вместо 50. Вот какая реакция на это в Кремле?
Здесь я бы, честно говоря, хотел бы избежать каких-то оценок. Просто еще раз повторяю, мы приняли к сведению заявление президента Трампа.
U.S. President Donald Trump said he was reducing his ultimatum for a ceasefire in Ukraine to 10 to 12 days instead of 50 days. What is the Kremlin's reaction to this?
We have taken note of President Trump's statement yesterday. The special military operation continues. And we remain committed to the peace process to resolve the Ukrainian conflict and to safeguard our interests in the course of this settlement.
President Trump says he's no longer interested in talking to President Putin. How much does the Kremlin worry about that?
Frankly, I would like to avoid any assessments here. Just to reiterate, we have taken note of President Trump's statement.
Regarding Trump's recent statements on disinterest in talking, is there still a question of a possible meeting between Putin and Trump? Or is it becoming increasingly distant and unlikely?
This issue was not and is not up for discussion.
According to the Kremlin's assessment, how is the thawing of bilateral relations between Russia and the United States progressing now? And has it not slowed down due to the complexities of Ukrainian regulation?
There is a slowdown, indeed. And so far, the normalization process has been going neither well nor badly. Of course, we would like to see more dynamics. We are interested in that. But to move forward, we need effort from both sides. We are still interested in it and hope that this process will gain more momentum.
Could you tell us whether Moscow and Washington have any contacts on extending the START treaty? And if not, what is preventing them from starting?
There are no contacts, that's the first thing. And what prevents them from doing so is the state of bilateral relations, to which they came during former U.S. President Biden's administration.
Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said yesterday that for the first time in history, Russia is fighting alone against the entire West and that Moscow has no allies in this fight. What role in this struggle does the Kremlin assign to its closest partners, DPRK, Iran, and China?
They are our allies and partners, countries with whom we largely share a vision of the world order. The Russian army does not strike civilian targets in Ukraine. It strikes military and semi-military infrastructure.
Mr. President, yesterday you mentioned that you would change the Russia deadline to 10 to 12 days. Has that started yet, or when can we, see the official statement that is the new deadline?
I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you now. Do you want a big scoop?
Yes. Please.
Everybody else, close your ears. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
10 days from today.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Good. How do you communicate? We have a scoop. And then we're going to put on tariffs and stuff, and I don't know if it's going to affect Russia because he wants to obviously probably keep the war going. But we're going to put on tariffs. the various things that you put on. It may or may not affect them, but it could.
Back to Russia, sir. Since you made the announcement of the 10 to 12 days, have you gotten any feedback or any officials gotten any feedback that it had a response that Russia is going to do something?
No, I haven't had any response. It's a shame. So I used to say to you, 5,000 people die a week. Now it's 7,000 people are dying a week. Mostly Ukrainian and Russian soldiers, but people also from having bombs dropped on their head. It's a disgusting war.
How worried are you on the oil markets if you were to put sanctions on Russia?
I don't worry about it. We have so much oil in our country, we'll just step it up even further. I mean, oil is down pretty low right now. We'll step it up even further.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.